What's up, everybody? It's time for another review, and tonight I'm doing a movie that I've never seen before, The Slaughter of the Vampires, which I know coming from me, you're going to think that's sounding highly improbable because I've seen just about every vampire movie there is. But no, I had never seen this movie before tonight. And what can I say? It's black and white, it's 1962, and I love this movie. It I'm I'm gonna point out the flaws in this movie before I get to the good stuff.
What?
Yo,
The battery dying.
okay. The the acting in this movie is not the best. It's fairly cheesy and somewhat laughable in some spots. But they make up for that with a good story and a great aesthetic. The, instead of this being taking place in Germany or in Europe, this takes place in Italy. And I love the setting for this movie. It's great. You feel like the old castle is even more creepy with its design, and you see the contrast in Italian sculpture and design, and then you would see in you know Eastern Europe, Middle Eastern Europe, Victorian era design, and that is what really makes this movie great. Is I you know that's what makes me appreciate movies like this. I cannot harp on this movie, enough. It is fantastic. But the thing I like in this movie is you have no Van Helsing. Instead, your protagonist is Dr. Frederick Nietzsche. So there, and I like how they had each scholar has their different take on the vampire lore, the ways to kill a vampire, and everything that you know you get in a vampire movie. Where I don't like this movie is the acting. You know, okay, call me a vampire snob, but when you know a vampire bears his fangs, you usually have that fear, turn tail and run moment. Not in this movie. No, no, no. The you know the husband gets bit by his wife, and oh, Louise, what have you done to me? Instead of fuck that, I'm out of here. Two, the vampire didn't really impress me. He didn't, after seeing Lugosi and Lee and even Gary Oldman, who was super good as Bram Stoker's Dracula. This guy, I don't know. He didn't, there wasn't anything about him that said Lord of the Undead. Dracula, Bela Lugosi, Christopher Lee, those guys scared the shit out of me as vampires. This guy seems more like a pseudo Playboy swimsuit model. Still, all in all, I did like this movie, and I would highly recommend it. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5.